先生，请你立刻转账，不然账号会被冻结哦。
我现在转，等我一下。
别急着汇款，小心诈骗找上你。中国信托行动银行 App 全新推出交易中安全提示防诈骗功能，赶紧开启吧！当你边讲电话边转账时，会自动跳出贴心提醒，让你保持警觉，拒当冤大头。听你所想，与你一起生活的银行，马上下载中国信托行动银行 App。
Hello, everyone, and welcome to MJ English.
Welcome to our podcast, where we help you learn American English in a fun and practical way.
Today, we're going to talk about meeting new people and discussing work, something we all do in our daily lives.
That's right. We'll be exploring a conversation between Eric and Mia at a community event. But first, let's set the scene for our listeners.
So imagine you're at a community event, maybe a neighborhood barbecue, a local festival, or even a work networking event. You see someone you don't know, and you want to start a conversation. What do you do?
Great question. In American culture, it's totally normal to introduce yourself to strangers at social events. Americans are generally pretty friendly and open to meeting new people.
Exactly. And one of the most common conversation starters is introducing yourself and asking about someone's job. Now, let's listen to Eric and Mia's conversation.
Hi, I don't think we've met before. I'm Eric.
Nice to meet you, Eric. I'm Mia.
So what do you do for a living?
I'm a graphic designer. I work from home most days.
That's cool. Do you enjoy it?
Definitely. I love being creative. What about you?
I'm a flight attendant. I travel a lot for work.
Wow, that sounds exciting. Is it tiring?
Sometimes, especially on long flights, but I enjoy meeting people.
I bet. You must have lots of stories.
Oh yes, some funny, some weird.
Well, I hope we get to chat again soon.
Me too. Maybe next time you can show me your designs.
All right, so that was Eric and Mia meeting for the first time. Did you catch everything? Don't worry if you didn't. We're going to break it down step by step.
Let's start with the opening. Eric says, "Hi, I don't think we've met before. I'm Eric." This is a perfect way to introduce yourself to someone new.
Notice how polite and friendly this sounds. He's not just saying, "Hi, I'm Eric." He's acknowledging that they haven't met before, which makes the introduction feel more natural.
The key phrase here is, "I don't think we've met before." This is super useful because it's a gentle way to start a conversation. You're not assuming anything, you're just opening the door for introductions.
And then Mia responds with, "Nice to meet you, Eric. I'm Mia." This is the standard, polite response. In American English, we always say, "Nice to meet you," when meeting someone for the first time.
Now, here's something important for our Taiwanese listeners. In Chinese culture, you might be more indirect when asking about...
每天一醒来就滑手机，社群讯息滑不完，演算法比你还懂自己。2025台北艺术节今年以超限动为主题，邀你放下荧幕，走进剧场。这里有 AI、人机共演、VR 表演，让你探索剧场新体验。当世界都在复制再复制，我们邀你感受一场无法截图、不能备份、只能现场体验的真实感受。今年夏天，和我们一起重新登入现实。
For our Taiwanese listeners. In Chinese culture, you might be more indirect when asking about someone's job. But in American culture, it's totally normal and expected to ask about work early in a conversation.
Eric asks, "What do you do for a living?" This is probably the most common way to ask about someone's job in casual conversation.
There are other ways to ask this too. You could say, "What do you do?" or "What's your job?" But "what do you do for a living?" is very natural and common.
Mia answers, "I'm a graphic designer. I work from home most days." Notice how she gives a little extra information. She doesn't just say her job title. She adds that she works from home.
This is great conversation technique. When someone asks about your job, don't just give a one-word answer. Add a little detail to keep the conversation going.
Then Eric shows interest by saying, "That's cool. Do you enjoy it?" This is perfect. He's not just moving on to the next topic, he's showing genuine interest in what she does.
And notice his word choice. That's cool. This is very American. We use cool all the time to show that we think something is interesting or impressive.
Mia responds with, definitely. I love being creative. Again, she's giving a reason why she enjoys her job, not just saying yes. Then she turns the question back to Eric with, what about you? This is super important in American conversation. It should be a two-way exchange.
Eric says, I'm a flight attendant. I travel a lot for work. Again, he's giving that extra detail about traveling.
And Mia's response is perfect. Wow, that sounds exciting. Is it tiring? She's showing enthusiasm and asking a follow-up question.
The phrase, that sounds, is really useful. You can say, that sounds exciting, that sounds difficult, that sounds interesting. It's a great way to respond to what someone tells you about their job or life.
Eric gives a balanced answer. Sometimes, especially on long flights, but I enjoy meeting people.
And he's being honest about the challenges, but also highlighting what he likes about his job.
Then Mia says, I bet. You must have lots of stories. The phrase, I bet, is like saying, I'm sure, or I can imagine. It's very conversational.
And Eric confirms with, oh yes, some funny, some weird. He's being friendly and engaging, which encourages more conversation.
Finally, they wrap up with Mia saying, well, I hope we get to chat again soon, and Eric responding, me too. Maybe next time you can show me your designs.
This ending is perfect because they're both expressing interest in continuing the friendship, and Eric is referencing something specific from their conversation.
Now, let's go through some key vocabulary from this conversation. First up is met. That's the past tense of meet.
Right, so we've never met before. This is present perfect tense, which we use for experiences that happened at some unspecified time in the past.
Next is graphic designer. This is someone who creates visual designs for things like websites, advertisements, logos, and so on.
Then we have flight attendant. This used to be called stewardess for women and steward for men, but now we use flight attendant for everyone.
Creative is an adjective meaning having the ability to create original ideas or artistic works. If you're creative, you're good at coming up with new ideas.
And tiring means something that makes you tired. Don't confuse this with tired. Tiring describes something that causes tiredness.
Great point. So you might say running a marathon is tiring, but I am tired after running a marathon.
Now let's talk about some key phrases you can use in your own conversations. First, I don't think we've met before. This is your go-to introduction line.
Second, what do you do for a living? This is the most natural way to ask about someone's job in American English.
And third, that sounds, followed by an adjective. This is perfect for responding to what someone tells you about their job or life.
Remember, Americans love small talk, especially about work. Don't be afraid to ask follow-up questions and show genuine interest in what people do.
One more tip for our Taiwanese listeners. In American culture, it's okay to ask about salary ranges or job satisfaction, but usually not in the first conversation. Start with these basic questions first. That's all for today's episode of MJ English. Thanks for listening.
Keep practicing these phrases, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.